Barack Obama and congressional Democrats will not allow us to reduce the debt. The debt which will soon be 100% of the economy. The debt which will soon destroy the value of the dollar, destroy your savings, destroy whatever pension you have, drag down every entitlement program we have. They will not allow us to cut the debt. They will not allow us to protect your children and grandchildren who will have to pay massive tax rates, 70, 80, 90%, that will make it impossible for them to pursue the American dream for the first time in history, one generation to the next, one bankrupting the next, parents and grandparents bankrupting their children and their grandchildren. This is what Obama stands for. This is what Schumer stands for. They will not allow us to save the American dream for the next generation. Barack Obama, and use their names, damn it. Barack Obama, Schumer, etc., etc. They don't stand for the working man and the working woman. They don't stand for the middle class. You can see what they've done to both in the last 2 years. They've all but destroyed the housing market. They're putting businesses out of business. They're chasing jobs overseas. They stand for big, monumental government centralized in Washington, D.C. They create more and more bureaucracies so that you, working people, middle-class people, so that you have a more difficult time earning a living, finding a job, keeping a home, purchasing a car. They don't stand for you. They stand for government and higher taxes and massive deficits. Barack Obama and Chuck Schumer, they will not allow us to protect the value of the dollar against the red Chinese. When you earn $1 and you put it in the bank, it is now losing value because they are spending so much money. They're causing so much money to be printed. The very value of the dollar you're earning and you're putting in the bank or your kid's college fund is being destroyed by Obama and Chuck Schumer. Yet they claim to be compassionate. They claim to stand for the little guy. We're doing everything we can to slow them down. But they do not want the society to become healthy financially or in so many other ways. And ladies and gentlemen, I could go on and on and on. We have all the arguments, not just some of them. We have all of them. That's why Schumer and company are propagandists. They have no arguments, so they have to lie. That's what the mind of a despot creates. Lies. On top of lies, on top of lies. We can do this, you and I. But I'm not so sure about the Republican leadership, particularly in the House. They have shown me no evidence that they're capable of dealing with this. Instead, what we get are whining missives put out in the form of statements. No, we didn't say that. Schumer's the one doing it. Boys and girls on Capitol Hill, that's not going to work. Go for the political jugular. Kick him in the political you-know-what. Go on the offense. You define the issues, and you can do it with the truth. You can destroy these leftists if you give it a try. Instead, these talking points, these superficial statements, this mind-numbing nonsense that you come up with. We have an administration and Democrats in the Senate who are tearing down our society. You can't explain that? They're so radical, and the word radical really works for them. Remember, rules for radicals? That they are bankrupting the nation right in front of our eyes. Parents and grandparents, uncles and aunts, they'll do anything for their kids. Anything. And their grandkids. Well, guess who's being ruined by Schumer and Obama and their comrades. You can stand up for those young folks. What about our parents and our grandparents, those of us who are middle-aged? You devalue the dollar? You keep printing money? What happens to their pensions? What happens to their ability to buy food and fuel, the price of which is skyrocketing under this administration? Well, obviously, it's very harmful to them. Why aren't we talking about that? Why aren't we explaining that? I mean, I don't understand. Liberty, private property, opportunity, prosperity, wealth creation, the pursuit of happiness. These are all strong arguments that can be relatable to people's lives. And instead, we fall back on mush, this Republican mush, pandering and whining, which is the worst damn part of it. No, we didn't do that. Come on, stand up. Act like a man, Mr. Speaker. The other thing is they have no passion. People hear these guys with their ties and their jackets and the hair and the this and the that. We want to see some soul. We want to know that you believe in this society. You're not just talking about it to the extent you can even do that. Yes. I don't know how these guys got elected time and time again. Maybe these are heavily Republican districts. I don't know. I don't know how they do it because I find... All right, hold on a second. Let's see who this is. What's the 213 area code? Anybody know? No, we don't know. I should do this right on the air. No, I don't think I will. All right. No, I'm not going to pick it up. I just shut it off. My bad. Oh, it's California. Oh, but California has like 15 area codes. All right, folks, sorry. But the point is this. Why do we act like the left, which has to propagandize in order to defend its position? Why do we act like that's an insurmountable hill to climb? Like it's a mountain we can't take? Damn it, we need to look at these things as military operations without weapons, obviously, but political/military operations where we have strategies and tactics, where we defeat them, and yet it's, we didn't say that, that guy, he's not telling the truth. No, we didn't do that in the meeting. We're prepared to deal with a negotiation. We're all set to go. By the way, the big Democrat proposal is another 10 or 11 billion. So all year they came up with $20 billion in cuts. $20 billion. $20 billion in cuts. They're spending over $3.6 trillion. My God, if you can't turn that around on them and shove it down their big mouths, then I don't know what damn good you are. Among other things, this is going to separate the men from the boys and the women from the girls. We're going to see very quickly what the Republican leadership is. I worry about that. I really do. I worry about it a lot. This has been a long time coming. I cannot believe they don't have a strategy. I cannot believe they can't defeat the most truly radical president and Senate. Certainly one of them regarding the Senate in my lifetime. I cannot believe that they're that impotent and inept. But we'll find out. I hope I'm wrong, because if I'm not, it's going to be to our great detriment.